Hello everyone, welcome to Always Open. On today's show, we're going to start off with a little game where we draw each other, followed by a three-way date with one of our guests, not to be named quite yet, and then an Ask Me Anything about if you were inside a movie and could live your life as one character, who would it be and why? And then we'll do a Box of Issues question out of our lovely Box of Issues box.
So beautiful.
That we definitely did not make ourselves. On today's episode, you have me, Barbara Dunkelman, and...
Hi, I'm Jeremy Dooley.
I'm Ashley.
And it's me, your friendly neighborhood. I decided I'm a gay vampire today.
You're a gay
I got
vampire.
my shirt. I got my pride shirt, and I felt kind of vampy.
You do kind of look vampy.
Texas and I watched Twilight last week, so we're very inspired.
Why?
Why not?
You were legitimately concerned there. Why did this happen?
Have you?
Why?
Who did this to you?
You deserve to love yourself.
I do love myself.
I've seen one of the Twilight movies, and it was, I think, the last one, and it was during a Master Pancake Theater
Okay.
performance.
That's the way to watch it.
Yeah. Well, that's how we watched it. We sat and we watched it and laughed about it.
You said, fuck it.
We said, fuck
I've
it.
seen no Twilight movies, and I kind of want to do the thing where I watch the last one and guess what happened in the previous episodes. I love doing that with series I haven't seen.
What have you done that for?
I did that for Star Wars. I saw like episode
God.
6 was the first one I saw, I
Okay,
think,
yeah.
and I was like, not a clue what's going on here.
I'll
Something's
be honest.
happening.
I've seen all the Star Wars movies, still don't really know
Still
what's
don't
going
know.
on.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get drunk. It's definitely not like 11 in the morning that we're filming this. It's, totally late at night.
Yeah, it is. We're in a diner after we've been drinking all
Uh-oh.
day.
Jeremy, we picked this shot especially for you.
Oh, yeah?
I went to Twitter and requested Jaeger shots.
I saw that.
We have a great history of Jaeger, you and I. So this
Love
is
Jaeger.
this is called the Fuzzy Slut, and it's submitted by.
It's named after you too.
Yeah, that was my high school nickname.
It's submitted by Twitter user iLoganC, and it has peach schnapps, Jaeger, cranberry juice, and orange juice.
All right.
Ooh, that
I'm
sounds
a little,
pretty good.
I'm a little
All right,
scared,
well,
but I haven't
cheers.
had Jaeger, I think, since college.
I haven't had Jaeger since last week.
Oh, yeah.
No
since you-
boy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I like
That was
that.
yummy.
Tasted like
That's
a fuzzy
actually
slut.
nice.
This is the only place that I can actually shoot liquor. Everywhere else, well, I guess also because Texas makes them so nice.
It's
and they're,
also
like,
with, like,
heavily mixed drinks.
90% juice.
But I can't go out and shoot. Like,
Don't
it makes
ruin
me
the
throw up.
illusion. let us think we're hard bitches.
We're really hard.
We are hard bitches.
I don't know if you know this, Jeremy, but when we did On the Spot together and we drank all that Jaeger, I got really drunk.
I noticed that a little bit.
I'm a lightweight. And I was sitting outside and I was talking to Meryl.
Oh, God.
And I don't know how it came up.
Oh,
but
God.
I ended up buying her
Please
this
don't.
$200 sex toy.
Nice.
Barbara, you said we were going to
$200?
talk about it.
Is it bedazzled?
It is.
She loves you.
She does. It has a fucking Swarovski crystal on it.
Yeah.
A fucking Swarovski crystal?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it, like that's the whole.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not the-
it's just a Swarovski crystal.
I thought we were going to talk about this, but now that you brought it up.
Yeah.
You see a reflection in the crystal while you're using it.
Yeah, basically. So, yes, I don't know how we got on the topic, but you were out there and you were so drunk and you were asking me about sex toys, and I was like, no, I don't have any anymore. And you were like, and then you did something on your phone, and I was like, what are you doing? And you were like, don't worry about it. And then I look at your phone, and you're like signing into your PayPal. And it's like, no, she's drunk. She's not actually going to do it. And then you come back a few days later, and you're like, no, I actually bought it. And I'm like, you're still fucking with me. And then she shows up yesterday
Yep.
with a fucking box.
So where is it?
It's at home.
It's at home.
Oh.
Oh.
Where it
of
should
course
be.
It is.
It went home. And
I believed yesterday at work when I gave it to her, she charged it up.
I did. I charged it in Bethany's office.
So
Yeah.
Charging kit.
worth $200.
Charging kit.
It was worth $200.
Does it have like, does the charging cable have like a power brick on it?
Is it waterproof?
It's waterproof. It tucks you in at night. It'll sing to you.
Buys you breakfast in the
It
morning.
buys you breakfast.
It sure does.
Tells you stories.
Calls you beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, I was just like, I
Every
can't
time
believe
it goes in, it gives you an affirming message. You are beautiful. You
Well,
are
it'd be more like,
independent
you are
woman."
beautiful. You are independent. You are.
like
Yeah, or
you're,
just-
you're so strong.
Well, it's
If you weren't wearing blush right now, I would be like, oh.
yeah,
It's
no,
a
I
real
am
love,
blushing.
isn't it?
It's it's a vibrator, and it's specifically made to sit on one certain part of your body, and
On, not in.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
On that one, and well, it was
Barbara's
funny
there
because
keep me up to date.
Yeah.
we always talk about Alex, who works in events, and she's like a sex toy guru. But we always talk about her. And so I was like, oh my god, you guys! And she was like, is that the womanizer? Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
Yeah.
Like,
she sent me a Slack.
Called the womanizer.
Womanizer.
It's called the Womanizer. She sent me a Slack out of nowhere. Alex and I don't talk very often. She sent me a Slack that just said, I hate you. And I said, what did I do? And she said, you bought that for Mariel and not me. I was like, I didn't know you'd want it.
yeah.
She's already got like 2 probably.
oh, she's got more than that.
2 times 10.
2 womanizers.
Well, yeah.
specifically.
What happens outside of Achievement Hunter? This is all news
Yeah.
to me.
Well,
Like,
a lot
what
of
the-
People, people have sex.
Barbara, thank you very much. It was a very nice gift, and I'm a little uncomfortable about it for many reasons.
Well, I'm glad. It's funny because I wanted to be like, Meryl, how was it? And I was like, I realized that's a very weird question to be asking you. Like, hey, how was your orgasm last night? Did you think of me?
I did, actually. I did.
Well, let's just change the subject. I have no.
Way to go from there.
No
Let's
good
segue
segue.
from that.
So we're gonna do a game called Quick Draw. This is a brand new segment we're testing out. And what better people to test it out than with Ashley and Jeremy?
These lovely people.
We're gonna this game that we've brainstormed recently should be very fun. We're each gonna draw each other in 30 seconds.
Oh, awesome.
All right.
So we have clipboards for
And
each
Sharpies.
person.
All right. No, I got this. I got this. Bring it on.
Okay, how are we gonna do this? Are you gonna draw first? Am I gonna draw? Or like, are we?
Oh,
each
you're
drawing
being
each
generous.
other?
Down type thing.
So I will
Oh,
draw
Sharpie, good. So
We
there's.
just,
Yeah.
Should we go to the person
person to your right.
to your right? Okay, so I'm gonna draw
Person
you.
to your right.
All right, we're ready with the timer?
Higher.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
You got some eyes.
Jeremy has changed his look over the
got
last couple
I
days.
am always a little bit different.
These boobs are far apart. Hold on.
Boobs.
Hold on. So, their eyes now. Look.
Oh, beautiful. There you
Why
go.
does her hair go so many ways?
All right, Barbara.
Oh God!
You got a little.
I fucked up. I was trying to make muscles and it does not look like a muscle.
What have you done
Oh
to
no!
me?
Is it already over? God. Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna put a little smile.
Oh.
Our time is up.
All right,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
done.
sorry. I didn't have time.
Okay. You go first. What is that? Okay, you go first.
I'm not.
All right, Jeremy, I'm so sorry. I was like, I'm gonna draw him with huge muscles, but I realized midway through I didn't know how to draw muscles.
What? Look at those triceps.
You give him some sick.
All the way down here.
He's a ringer.
Yeah. Wow, 30 seconds is not a lot.
Not a lot of time.
Hey,
Okay,
We might
Jeremy, you're
adjust that
next.
to
I'm
60.
next. I only got a face done. I wanted to get a whole body.
Yeah.
You were actually trying to make it good, though.
And I tried to try and get Ashley to zoom in on
Holy
that.
shit!
You're actually trying
That's
to draw.
amazing.
I like trying to do it. I was
Adorable.
trying to get her hair done.
What the fuck?
See?
It looks just like you.
It's like the hair swoops down on that side. It's like.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Shit, dude.
Time.
I'm honored.
All right. Yeah. Let's see
Right.
what that.
All right.
But
This
mine
monstrosity.
can't compare.
Look, this started off
What does it say up there?
great hair. It started off as boobs, but I drew them too far apart, so they became eyes.
Meryl, you kind of look like Yzma from Emperor's New Groove.
Just like-
I do.
These are her vampire
I did
teeth.
say I wanted to be a
Because
vampire.
she's
Oh,
a
yeah.
vampire.
Oh, I just thought it was like
And this is
holistic.
I thought she was just mad.
this
and
is
like really.
Meryl with the great hair.
I love it. I love it. It looks like me.
It does. All right, Meryl.
I'm an artist.
Okay. So
Don't art shame me.
Like the straight
I
hair.
didn't realize how short 30 seconds was, so I made Barbara have some like greasy, stringy hair.
What am I doing?
Well, I focused
that a
too
dick?
long on. Yes.
That's a big one.
I focused too long on your collar, and then that's when I heard the timer, so I drew the rest of you. And I know you like drawing dicks, so yeah, this is you with the dick you've drawn.
Oh, it's not just me holding up a giant inflatable
No,
penis.
this is just you. Like,
Oh,
look
you.
at my
drew-
art.
Oh, okay.
It's art within
That's
art.
your new ride.
Okay. It's
That's
accurate.
Barbara.
I enjoy the balls are not neglected there.
Yeah, no, there's
Just
well, just
pointing
kind
and
of
going
one.
right down, straight down.
Holding them up there.
They need a lot of support.
Right.
Yeah, it kind of gets cut in half, but you get the idea.
Well, I think we should do this again.
Okay.
You want to go the opposite direction?
Oh God. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta go
Oh.
quicker.
Well,
You could just honestly take that drawing and then just like.
And just
yeah, like
redo
can
it.
I just
Art.
like erase
Yeah.
the hair here and add a mustache?
There you go.
Good.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh God. See, the last thing I want to do is be insulting.
Oh, no, go for it.
Okay. Oh gosh, this is not coming out like I wanted it to.
Oh god, 15 seconds.
Then you draw the rest of the fucking owl. Wait, your mouth's down here. Your nose is too high. Hold on.
And then you're gonna
Now
be
it's a long
like,
nose.
you're gonna be like pointing. Oh no, I can't get the. Oh no, shit.
Okay.
I got it. 30 seconds is nothing.
Not with the arch
Oh
shading.
God. Okay.
We don't need to talk about this one.
Who's going?
I'll start again.
Okay, go for it.
Meryl, my little vava
Oh my
boom.
God!
Wow.
Damn, girl. Wow, you made me real big.
Oh,
you were.
I got them tatas in
You
there.
were very nice with
Look at
my
that
waist.
hourglass.
And I want to point out, you are holding the womanizer.
Is that what I'm holding?
I didn't know how to draw it,
It
so I
looks
just.
like toast.
Am I
Yeah.
doing one of these?
It's
You
just,
are.
It's just a piece of bread
You're posing.
with a jewel.
You
on
made
it.
me
Really, that
just,
makes all of us happy.
You
It's
were
just-
very
Bread is
sweet.
delicious.
This is
I
how
could
I
fuck
see
bread.
it. This is
You
how I
were
see
very
it.
sweet. Thank you, Barbara.
You're welcome.
That makes me feel very good about myself.
So I was like, I'm gonna get more done this time. Didn't really. I wanted to get you going like, and like saying a joke or something, and so your hands coming up there and going,
Still
like
really good.
and like I was gonna have you saying a pun, and then I panicked, and your arms now going into where your chest would be.
I don't think we can play this
But-
game with people who can draw.
You could actually
I
draw.
don't like it.
This isn't fair
This is how I wasted my time in art college.
because this doesn't look anything like that.
It's abstract. It's very
Can we get a side by side on
It looks like my jaw was ripped off.
Can we do just a face swap on that
There
one?
you go. Oh my gosh. It's abstract. It's new age.
I mean, you can draw a
It's-
circle with eyes, and it's pretty close.
Yeah,
It's true.
it's beautiful. So I am very not original and like can't think of anything quickly. And so I consider Ashley to be a queen.
Oh wow!
Oh.
Crown for her, but she's pretty much just Barbara, except
Meryl, your skills
with longer hair.
are very
And-
one-dimensional.
A couple of blondes with collars were cool.
Yeah,
Hey, you
exactly.
know what? I didn't draw a collar, but I got a little video game thing. If that's what you.
Oh,
call
I
it.
thought that was an ocarina.
Oh, it could. That's exactly what
There's
it
a
is.
video game thing.
It's an ocarina and an Apple Watch.
Mariel gets me.
And an Apple
an
Watch.
Apple
I like
Watch.
that.
Ashley, beautiful.
Should we?
My wrist likes to shame me and tell me I'm not active enough.
That's so sad. But
we-
cool.
should we do one more?
Should we do?
Should
Should
we
we
go
do? Should we finish it up?
No.
We could do one more.
What do we draw ourselves?
Are you sure you want? Are you
Ourselves?
sure you want
Draw
this?
ourselves.
Let's draw ourselves.
All right.
Oh,
Let's try that.
well, in that case,
Ashley, I'll draw you. I'll draw you tomorrow like one of my French girls.
I was gonna draw me like one of my French girls.
Oh shit.
All right.
All right. 3,
Ooh.
a 2, a 1, go.
Oh boy.
Fifteen seconds.
I'm getting better at this art thing, I think. Any day now.
There we go. Oh, I nailed it, guys.
See, that's what I was trying to go for.
Barbara. Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh,
she looks
I as well.
I have a crown because I'm a
You
princess.
look great. I
And
like
I'm
that
wearing-
little skirt
I like
you got on.
the pose.
You could tell I was gonna draw myself with legs, and then I changed my mind halfway through. And
They're
made it
coming out the bottom there.
dress instead. Also, this is how long and thick I wish my hair was. So it's kind of like wishful thinking. I'm also winking because I'm
Ooh.
sassy.
Ooh, you are sassy. I love
Wink.
it. You guys are so good. You like can actually like make it. I only have stick figures. That's the best I can do. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Speaking of long and thick,
Well, tell me more.
this is how I see
Supposed to draw our
myself.
faces.
Damn, dude.
Oh man!
That's how you draw
you should
muscle.
see.
There
Wait,
we go.
hold
that's
on.
Where, that's me.
Hold
right?
on.
I know you can just tell just by looking at it.
For
like,
comparison, that's what I was
Look at
going
that.
Yeah,
for.
look at
Exactly the
Ashley.
same.
Ashley's is exactly the same too. Put that in.
yeah,
there.
put yours in.
There
Look
you
at
Oh yeah.
that. That's me. Nailed it.
Same person. I love it.
Oh my god.
That is good.
Oh wow.
You. That looks
I
like
said
you.
I'm getting better at this art thing.
You
You
are.
are.
You know how long it's been since I drew? I think like middle school.
5 minutes?
Was the last time that it was actually required. So,
Like you're trying to hypnotize me.
It does kind of look like that.
I love it. And again,
Love you, drawing.
stick figures because I'm not artistic. I drew myself. There's my little vampire fangs. I got my boobs. I got my drink. And then I kind of try to get Texas in there too. Because
Is your boob on your arm?
yeah, I have a condition.
It almost kind of looks like the arms
arm.
and legs are coming out of
And
the
then
It
my little
does.
rainbow.
That's actually the condition that Barbara drew for Jeremy. as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, boob arm. It's,
Yeah.
You know, it's a real problem.
boob
guys.
arm.
Do you want to keep this or?
Yeah, I want to keep that.
Okay.
Just make sure you sign
beautiful.
it.
Well, that was a fun game.
That was. I liked it.
And if you're watching, you should show us your drawings of us too.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Why not?
All of
Hashtag-
these will be available at Extra Life. To
Yeah.
Maybe they
you
will.
can win these.
Maybe we can have Jeremy run like a drawing booth, like a caricature booth.
We should.
Ooh, that would be good.
I would love a full caricature done by you.
I really should draw more often. I just
I
don't.
didn't
You're
even know
good at
that
it.
that was
You're
a
really
skill of
good at
yours.
it.
Look, you get good at art, and girls will get naked for you.
Well, I saw that because I know you.
It's
not
art.
wrong.
It's art.
Not
It's an
wrong.
art thing.
You just throw this on the floor there, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Well, you know what else you could be good at and girls would love?
What's that?
Cooking.
Ooh.
Not the C word I was thinking of, but you're right.
Thanks to HelloFresh.com for supporting this episode of Always Open. HelloFresh is the meal kit delivery service that makes cooking more fun so you can focus on the whole experience, not just the final plate. Each week, HelloFresh creates a new delicious recipe with step-by-step instructions. Each recipe is designed to take 30 minutes to make in your kitchen. The recipes are set up so that anyone can make a delicious and nutritious home-cooked meal in 30 minutes, whether you usually cook for yourself or are not so comfortable making home-cooked meals. HelloFresh sources the freshest ingredients, measured to the exact quantities needed so there's no food waste. Everything is delivered straight to your doorstep in a recyclable, insulated box. HelloFresh is now offering light spring meals and has just introduced breakfast options. It's less than $10 per meal. We've teamed up with HelloFresh and they're offering everyone in our audience, that includes you, Jeremy, $30 off your first week of deliveries when you go to HelloFresh.com and use the offer code OPEN30. All of the meals that HelloFresh has sent me have been delicious. I recently made the beef sizzle stir fry and it was easy to make, super tasty, and I had enough for leftovers, which is my favorite part of cooking is the leftovers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's HelloFresh.com and use the code OPEN30 to get $30 off your first week of deliveries. Thank you, HelloFresh.
I like food.
Yeah,
I like food so much.
it's good.
A lot of things in my life would be easier if I didn't like food so much, but I really like food.
Oh, it's just so good.
It's not a bad thing.
I've been trying to get into more cooking because I recently moved and I gave up cooking at my old apartment because it was so gross and the appliances were super old. But now
But now you got a new place.
I got a new
She
place.
just bought a house.
Bought a house.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations, you're a homeowner? Look
Homeowner.
at you.
25, baby.
Sexy bitch.
She's a homeowner.
I'm a homeowner. That's me.
It suits Marilyn so many
I
ways.
just moan at hoes.
Or home.
You just like, you
Or
see
a
that girl on the street and you just walk up and go, and then
Get
walk away.
Get away from me.
All right, so Jeremy,
Hello.
first time on the show. Happy to have you.
Thank you.
We discussed before having you on, we don't know anything about you.
We don't.
Especially Meryl, I don't know, if
I
she's
think we've
interacted
had
with
2
you a lot.
We've
conversations.
had very limited interaction.
Very few.
Jeremy and I go way back.
You go way back?
We go way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
News all the time together.
Grew up together.
Oh,
Grew up together. We shared a womb.
You haven't told
I
anyone?
see the resemblance.
And,
That's why we look so much alike.
Yeah.
Quick shot to Ashley. And wow.
Kind of do. Both beautiful human beings.
And now the drawing of Jeremy. But we figured, what a good way to get to know you than Always Open, where we could just grill you. And
Okay.
Also, you've been with your high school sweetheart,
Yes.
Kat, who's like one of the most lovely people I've ever met.
She's very nice.
Very nice.
nice woman.
You don't deserve her at all.
Nope, I really don't.
But essentially, since you've been with her for so long, you've never really been on like dates.
I've never dated before.
Right.
Like, yeah, I've never been like, oh, let's go to dinner and see if this works. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know if there's words associated with dating. I just don't know.
Well,
never
we
done it.
thought what could be a more fun thing to do than take you on a date with all 3 of us.
Oh,
Yeah, at the
God.
same time.
3 ladies all at once.
I know for a fact that I will suck at this. Like, I know that I have no business dating.
So, like, where are you from?
Yeah, where
What's
are you
your
from?
story?
Where are you from?
Oh, you know, I'm out of Boston. I'm one of those East Coast guys.
Are you, like, from Boston?
No.
Boston. Okay.
I'm from near Boston.
Near
like that movie with Ben Affleck in it.
That's
Have you ever
fine.
robbed a bank?
I haven't, but you know what I can do?
That
I
doesn't
can,
seem like a first date question.
I can pronounce my R's
Okay.
really clearly. And
Really?
a lot of Bostonites can't do that. You know, I can say, let's drive home in a car.
What would they say?
Car.
A car.
They'd say,
Car
yeah, let's
pack.
go hop in the fucking car.
See, I love the
I
Boston
actually
accent.
like that
Yeah,
accent.
It's a good one.
Like
I mean, it's-
musical, so I took it to the fucking theater. You know? Come on. It was great.
She's a fucking slut. What do you
You know.
want?
Yeah,
Slut for
you
theater.
can do the accent if you just, you gotta say fucking before a lot of things.
And
then
wicked.
You gotta call, and wicked, and you gotta call people kid and dude.
You wicked smart.
Wicked
Kid.
smart kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, I
on,
guess like I
kid.
could be from Boston.
You're
It's
Boston.
perfect. Yeah. You gotta,
Bostonite?
I mean,
Boston
you know,
Go down to the Hobbit Yard,
real
get some
talk
shout-outs,
though,
great.
wicked is one of the best words of all time.
Wicked.
Like,
I
that's
love wicked.
I love it. It seemed like it went through a zeitgeist for a while and then went away.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love it.
Wicked.
Now, when you say wicked, do you say it as very, like, or do you say it as?
Yes.
it's awesome?
I'm like, well, both. I'm like, that's mostly awesome though. Be like,
You're like,
that's
wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like a British thing, is to be like, oh, wicked. you
But
know, type
but
of
in
thing.
Boston they say like wicked awesome.
It's instead of saying very, it's like, oh, that was wicked hard, or wicked hard,
wicked had.
Yeah.
And Harvard yad.
which I used to say all the time. It's like, I missed my alarm and I woke up wicked late. And
So
now
what
I'm
made
late
you change your accent?
Did it take conscious effort?
It did, yeah, it really did. Because I used to say wicked in like every other sentence had wicked in it, and I never got too bad about the hard. And I mean, my dad's pretty bad about it. He's like, what do you like to drink? He's like, I'll take a dark beer anytime.
Dark
And, and people don't know what he says when he comes down here.
Mm-hmm.
Like he literally tried to order a dark beer at a bar like Oasis or something in Austin, and they were like, I don't know what you're saying
What
to me.
does that mean?
Can we get you a
No, it's like-
translator? Here's a pen, write it down.
He's like, they're like, what? A dark beer? And he's like, I just want a dark beer. That's all I want. And they're like, I don't know what you're saying to me.
A dank beer? What?
Yeah.
Someone
Just
just
give me
brings him
I'm-
a
I'm
glass of
dark.
weed.
We don't do cocktails.
Yeah.
Cocktail. Okay.
Cocktails.
So where did you move from after Boston? Straight here?
I went straight from Boston to Austin. Stayed in a hotel a few nights until I didn't do any research coming to Austin. We drove down, or I drove down because I'm dating. I drove down and
Who's we?
Who is this?
who's this other person? Drove down, stayed in a hotel while I looked for an apartment. Until I found an apartment, stayed there for about, I think it was like 2 months before I got to bed. I just
God.
slept on a blow-up mattress on the floor for a while.
Rough.
That's not
For about
fun.
2 months.
Those always
You guys make that sound crazy. I remember sleeping like on a mattress on the ground in my first
a
apartment.
blow-up mattress though?
When I lived in LA.
No, but it was IKEA, so they were about the same price.
Because those things, I don't know if you've ever slept on a blow-up mattress that was not deflated by the time you woke up.
Well, here's the thing. Also, I had 2 cats at the time,
Oh.
and they went
Say no more.
ape shit on that mattress. And so it deflated about a month in. So I slept on a deflated
So you're
mattress
saying
for
you
about
were
a
getting
month.
pussy before this
When I
date?
was little, I had a waterbed
Yeah.
and cats. And I was constantly waking up to just a kind of wet bed.
Oh.
It was a bedtime.
Kind of wet bed.
Not from myself, generally.
Waterbeds are still fascinating to me. Like, I think my aunt had like a waterbed.
Who
I was like,
still
what the
has a
hell?
waterbed? Because
hope
it
no
seems
one.
like they went through, there was a phase and waterbeds were a thing, and now I never hear about anyone
I feel like
having a
everyone
waterbed.
realized it was kind of impractical.
I just feel like, what is it? Or were they comfortable
I
at
feel
all?
like it would be
feel like it
very difficult to have sex on a waterbed just because like the motion.
Motion
it's
of
like
the
It would be a
ocean, baby.
great workout, though.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Well, it's like
you'd
you
have to
can't,
get a
like,
good wind up.
stabilize
before you-
yourself.
you can't have a good rhythm on that thing.
No,
I
you
assume.
can't.
Well,
it-
you know, like
it might
down
just have
to
Motion
to
of
be-
the ocean.
It has to be
Perfect.
very
It'll-
slow. You
Outside
have
the
to
boat.
you have to wait for the ripple to come back the other
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah, that's true.
If you time the first one right, the bed
And
will
then
do
just
the rest
like
for you.
like wait for the wave to go up, hit the wall, come back, and then you're just like pound it.
Think
Yeah.
of all the pirate puns you could make though. Like, hey, walk my plank, bitch.
That's just you.
Get
Barbara.
some booty.
You're the only person that's thinking about that.
Probably.
Her brain's always going.
Yeah.
Wow,
So I
that's
like
been-
puns. Do you
What do
like
you
puns?
like?
I love puns.
Oh my god.
I used
We
a
have
lot.
so
I
much
used a
in
lot of
common.
my punny jokes on the spot the other day, but punny jokes are the best. I love doing puns in Achievement Hunter and
This is going well. You want to get out of here? I heard you have a womanizer.
I do.
Oh, I can't compete with a womanizer. I know firsthand.
You can't.
Does it have a?
No one cares.
Does it have a soundtrack you can like turn on and so all you hear is womanizer, womanizer.
Yeah, is it,
I
is it
bet
Bluetooth
the
enabled?
next one will.
It should.
Probably.
We could probably like hijack it somehow.
Well, there's that one. I mean, we're derailing. I'm so sorry to derail the date, but there is that one that we talked about. What was it, like the lioness or something? That's like it has like an
Lioness?
app,
What are you going
and you can
hunting?
track like
A lioness,
all
you
of your
can
woman
control.
driver.
Can you? Is there's sex toys you can
The
control
rabbit.
remotely?
Yeah.
For other people.
But
So
that
there
was-
was
Blue whale.
there's a company, I think it's a Canadian company, so you're on the hook for this one. Just got in trouble for vibrators that they're smart vibrators, so you can like control them with an app, and they're sending data back to the company,
Oh my God.
like used
like
data.
how long it was used, or like what
Well,
power
people need
setting
that
it was
data.
on.
Yeah, well, no, I mean the one that we just talked about a few days ago with some
Time
of,
to completion.
with some of our friends. No, it was specifically made for that. Like you have all this data and you like can research your own body, I guess, which is kind of cool. Like time to.
Mine
It
would
is,
just be like,
although I don't like the idea of like min-maxing my sex life.
I feel like my data would come back and it was just like, man, that was fast.
Of
Fucking easy.
It's a quick one.
You get a text message from your vibrator saying, "Again already, really?"
Probably.
Anyway, back to our date. So like, what are you into? Like, what are your hobbies?
What are you into?
What? See, this is the type of
And-
dating stuff. Hobby-wise, I like to draw. I like to write.
Very good at it.
You wrote a
you
book.
just wrote a
I
book.
did write
Yeah,
a
you
book.
did write a
yeah.
book, which is
Book
awesome.
came out. It's gonna be on Kindle like in a couple days.
Holy
I
shit.
think,
So, what was your writing process for that? It's fascinating.
Well, the
Well, I read your AMA, and I saw that it was
I
like.
know I'm kind of
His
famous.
MMA.
kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I know. I googled you.
I read your
well,
mixed
I didn't wanna
martial
interrupt
arts.
you.
Your
MMA.
MMA.
But no, I did read that you said that it was a story that you kind of came up with like along, when you were a kid.
Yeah, the first time I ever came up with the characters for the book was in about 3rd grade.
Yeah.
I want to say. It was a really long time ago, and the story kind of evolved from there. There's 5 different write-ups of it. Like one that I wrote in 5th grade, and then one in high school, one couple in college, and so this was the most refined version of that book. But the process is like eventually, if you write for characters that long, it almost to an extent kind of writes itself because
Yeah.
now you know their minds because
You know these characters. so
you
well.
know these
Yeah.
characters so well. You've been with them for so long. You know how they think. You know how they act. So when you write, it's just kind of like when I'm writing, I'm just kind of watching, and I'm
So
I'm
cool.
writing what I'm seeing. Like
Which is,
That's awesome.
can you do me a huge favor and can you talk to George R.R. Martin about this? I don't think he knows.
All writers know each other.
well,
right?
Mr. RR. I don't know. Yeah, just go up to him like, I happen to be a best-selling author on Amazon. Maybe you've heard of me.
Like,
No, it's a fun process. I haven't read any. That's the thing. I don't really read books though.
I'm
Like
the
I
same
wrote a
way.
book, but I don't really
want to write a
read.
book, but I don't read a lot of books.
So I promised
don't
I'd
know.
start, and like Game of Thrones is one of the ones everyone's like, oh, I gotta go read Game of Thrones.
I feel like that is just so heavy, though.
Yeah, it's a lot
It
to
is.
get
So
through.
it's thick.
Yeah, ooh, she thick.
It's like the best way I could describe it. It's just like Game of
would you-
Thrones.
what about
is thick.
Ooh, she
girthy?
thick.
Girthy,
Gir-
maybe?
yeah, it's,
Speaking of Gareth, I'm just
Oh my
kidding.
God.
That's like a second date question.
that's a second day question.
So you went to school and stuff, right?
I,
Well,
now I'm all self-taught.
Are you? No.
In the cornfield, you learn what 2 + 2 equals.
Cornfield
pretty
of
fast.
Boston.
The cornfield. Yeah, I went to school for animation. For the same reason that I wrote the book, is because I love telling stories, and I was like, a good way to tell a story might be through animation. Like that's
Totally.
you always watch stuff,
Yeah.
not realizing that animation like sucks to do. Like I feel like I know.
so
I,
great job,
Plug-
Ruby
yeah.
team.
No, but that's the thing.
Entire
I
animation.
appreciate our animators so much because it's like so. Some of the things can be so tedious.
Yeah.
It's like when you think about all the motions that go into something, you're doing that almost frame by frame. Or you could like, oh, this looks great, but why is their knee going like in the second part? It's like I gotta go in there and figure out why that's doing that. And it's just a whole. I was like, if I really wanted to tell the same story through animation, it would take years.
I also
to animate
imagine,
that.
like a lot of people who go into animation, you're telling someone else's story most of the time.
Yes,
right?
exactly. Like
Well, and
you're
it-
not
it's like a
writing
group
it
effort.
usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like that. Nothing's wrong with that. But if you're, going into it for the reason of wanting to tell a story, I feel like, writing
Yeah.
and stuff like that's probably better.
I mean, it was
direction.
still just such a great place to be, though. I mean, because everyone was just freaks and weirdos at an
Yeah.
animation school.
I
Everyone's
know my
like,
little brother did.
right. Everybody, they're all like these
weirdo.
characters and stuff like that. And I'd go in, and fuck around in college. Like my professors are all like, they'd deal with me. I'd like animate a little scene where a guy's like running through a meadow saying how much he loves the professor. And I'd like play it on repeat on the projector. So he'd walk in, it was just like this guy running through a meadow and shit.
I'm sure you were greatly loved with your professor.
Some of my professors, some really loved me and some absolutely hated me. And those are the ones I kind of drilled into a little harder. But like, some professors I run into on the train and they'd be like, it's weird when you go to college because you're not used to being like, this is an adult teaching a class, but I'm an adult now. It's not like high school where you're kids and there's a professor. It's like, I'm an adult. And so I'd like, saw him on the train and we were just talking about, he's like, oh, then how about this kid in the class? I was like, I know, right? He's a weirdo. Like, we'd have these conversations, me and my professor. I loved it.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Did you date any of your professors?
I
being you all adults and everything.
Not the one going through the meadow because he looked almost exactly like me right now. This is the bald head in this.
Some like time travel Game of Thrones stuff going on. That is you.
Oh, that's me in the future.
That's your
I get kind of dull. To be honest. Sorry, buddy.
I wrote down a couple questions because I'm like legitimately curious
Uh-oh.
about things about you since I don't know you. What type of music are you into?
Because you make music too. Well,
Yeah,
You are just like,
which
you
is
do
like
everything.
You are a very skilled, multi-talented person.
I like to.
You
there's
can
some
draw,
things that I
you
like.
can write, you can do music.
You're funny.
Oh, thank you.
Get out.
Yeah, we don't
First date's
allow-
going well.
We don't allow people who are better than us. So.
No.
Well, it's because I see something that I like, and I'm like, I wonder if I can do that. And then I try, and then sometimes it works out, and sometimes it doesn't. But music, anything rock related, I'll listen to. Literally anything. I love all of it. I love, like 70s rock. I'm kind of into, but then it's like in the 80s. I was really into like all the 80s rock bands, and then I grew up with like. My mom would like drive me to church listening to Linkin Park and stuff. And I was like, this is awesome. I love this. And
The most Christian band in existence.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, and she'd like listen to that on the way there and we're singing it. So, and then like I
it
kind of
just,
got
like-
into heavy metal, but
Was it
yeah.
in the end? It doesn't even matter on repeat, all the way to church and back.
pretty much.
Wow, that's deep, Ashley.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, it shocks people to learn I don't actually listen to rap at all.
Yeah, because
really
you're so
don't.
good at it.
I listen to comedy rap on YouTube, like YouTubers that do like comedic raps. I
Yeah.
love those. And it's just, but like, actually sitting there listening to rap about like, I kept a gun in my pants and then I shot a guy. It's like, I don't want to listen to that.
You're like, I could
I'm
relate.
out. That's all I listen to. It was good. See you later.
I was
You like Chance, right?
I do like rap music.
MC Front a lot.
Who?
MC Front a lot. He's like a nerd rapper.
Oh, I thought it was a guy named MC Front that you liked a lot.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said too.
I like MC Front a
Like,
lot.
who's MC Front?
Yeah, MC Front a lot is wonderful. I saw him at one of the, the PAX concerts, like back in the day, and like everyone would hold up your DS or your Game Boy or whatever you had in lieu of a lighter. It was really nerdy, but a lot of fun.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
When I think of like nerdy rappers, I think of like, what is it, Little Dicky?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
I just
Well, he has a song that
talking
like
with a fish.
I live my life by it, and it's literally just called "Save Dat Money." And like that's what I
He's
live my life by.
really talented. Like when in the times that I've listened to raps like by people who are professional rap artists, I'm like, oh my god, it's so impressive the raps that they come up with.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, Jesus.
Who are these people? Where'd they come
You
from?
got any other things?
One last question.
Uh
Boxers or briefs?
oh.
Or Commando.
I don't go commando. I don't like to go commando.
So you're
I
different
would
than
say 9 times out of 10 I go boxers.
Okay. What about boxer briefs?
Boxer briefs is the other 1 out of 10. I do boxer briefs. Like me undies have like like the box.
Me.
Oh my
undies.
goodness!
What a weird segue. Ladies and Jeremy,
Hello.
putting on good underwear in the morning is a key part of owning your day. Good underwear helps you feel confident, powerful, sexy, and ready to conquer the world. As you should. MeUndies will be the most comfortable pair of underwear you'll own, made from a sustainably sourced, naturally soft fabric that is 3 times softer than cotton. They are super breathable too. MeUndies has tons of different colors and styles to fit whatever your preference is. Boy shorts, bikini, thong, something for everyone, even boxers and briefs. So many cute styles and colors to choose from. Solids, patterns, bright colors, lace, one for every mood and every occasion. Can you tell that this is like the always open version of the MeUndies?
Yep. Love those songs.
Once you feel MeUndies for yourself, you will love them. They are so comfortable and touchable. They will set the tone for your day to be a boss. They are so amazing. Oh, I didn't know that was in there. Right now, MeUndies has an exclusive offer just for our listeners. Get 20% off your first pair and free shipping. MeUndies is so sure that you'll love their underwear, they even offer a 100% satisfaction guarantee. You order a pair, and if you don't love your first pair, you get a full refund. This is a no-brainer. I want to see what you would put for that. 20% off, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee. A lot of numbers in there. To get your 20% off, go to MeUndies.com/open. That's MeUndies.com/open. This is a limited time offer, so what are you waiting for? Start wearing the best underwear of your life. It changed my life, and it's time to let MeUndies change yours too. Go to MeUndies.com/open right now. I like the idea of underwear changing my life.
It really does.
It's true.
Yeah.
No,
It's
I mean,
100%
like we have the underwear fairy here, and they come and they deliver underwear.
Do you ever get blessed
get-
by
do
the
you guys-
underwear?
guys
The
get-
underwear fairy.
No.
We have our own underwear fairy.
Well, she's probably the
our
same
underwear. No, our underwear fairy is Trevor.
Oh,
Trevor's the underwear
he's
fairy.
the underwear fairy.
Oh,
Because
God.
he always walks in with me on these and he goes, "Hey, who wants some?" We're like, "The underwear fairy's here."
No, our underwear fairy is Jess.
From sales.
And she'll come by and she'll be like,
yeah,
and I'm always like,
yeah. Everyone's like, it's underwear.
Whenever I see her walk
Both
in.
individually come up with the name underwear fairy? Because that's
Wait,
what-
do you actually call him that?
we
though?
call Trevor the underwear fairy.
We call because
we
the
call him
underwear
the
fairy.
What?
What is going
I'm
on?
pretty sure it's exactly what we call Trevor.
maybe this might be a multiverse thing.
Maybe. Yeah, this
maybe.
is weird. This is a weird thing. I mean, Trevor and Jess are the same person.
Maybe.
They could be.
Have you ever seen them in a room together?
I have not.
I
I actually
haven't.
haven't. No.
Damn.
Well,
No,
this
those
is-
MeUndies are good. Cat likes them on me.
Ooh, nice. Who's cat?
I'm sorry. Yeah. MeUndies are really great. They push everything up and make
They're great.
everything
They're
look
great.
good.
They're
like
just like-
butts and stuff.
They're the most
They
comfortable
make butts
underwear.
look good,
Yeah, they
They
make
do.
it looks good. They also have
even when they're not.
they also have things. I mean, I have like a pair of like just like sweatpants, I guess, from them.
Yeah, they
And they're
do.
so comfy.
really?
They do clothes.
And like
they do
they've got some
t-shirts
shorts and
T-shirts
stuff too.
and shorts. And
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Really comfy, like loungy wear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super lounge.
I think it's actually called loungewear.
Yep.
That
that's
would
what
make
it is.
sense.
Yeah. Go to their website.
Is this a Mexican restaurant?
It is.
Speciale.
Specials. Well, Mariel.
You know, I gotta have some kind of representation.
All right, let's move on to our Ask Us Anything. This question comes from Christy M. And Christy wants to know, if you were sucked inside of a movie and had to live out the entirety of the movie as that character, which movie would you pick?
50 Shades of Grey. Wait, what?
Wait, which character though? Are you doing the dominating or being dominated? I also know that wasn't a serious answer, so I'm just going down a path.
Well, now you gotta
that
go
we don't
for
need
it.
to.
You already know.
Oh wow, that's really tough for her.
Ooh, you.
Well, it's like you need the balance, right? You know,
It's like the Force.
You gotta stick
right?
with
Can I
one.
can I go through like 2 hours of one and then like hop back into the movie and do 2 hours of the other
I feel
one?
like I'd want to be her friend, whatever her friend's name was.
Even the friend who's like,
has the healthy
why are you an
relationship.
idiot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one who has a healthy relationship.
No, her friend knows shit.
I never saw it. Never saw it.
I read all the books and saw the movies.
I tried really hard.
I
It's the
don't-
same thing I tried to do with Twilight, where I was like, people like this, I'm missing something. I tried to watch it. Like, I had to leave the theater. I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I can't put myself through this. I love myself too much.
Yeah. Well.
I did it with 50 Shades of Grey. I made it through the first movie and was like, maybe something got lost in translation. Went and read the book, thought, nope, it didn't.
Oh, see, I read all the books.
Inner
first.
goddess is doing backflips.
See, with Twilight, for me, Twilight I read in like middle school and high school, and then saw the first two movies in high school. So like that's when my time was. So like 50 Shades, I mean, I would go to IHOP and see like a 50-year-old woman reading 50 Shades and feel a little uncomfortable, so I never got into it.
I was always baffled by the people who would read that in public.
Oh yeah,
It's
so
like
many
you're
people-
just like it's
it's
like
smut.
looking at porn.
Well, it went through kind of like,
Kind of.
it went through just this crazy, is another zeitgeist, right? Where so many people are reading it that you're like, what is this? I'm missing out on something. This is a big thing. I need to find out what this is. And so people are reading it, and because everyone else is also reading it, it then becomes socially acceptable.
True.
I guess that's right.
Well, my answer is very different.
Movies.
So it's gonna sound super lame, but when Avatar came out, I legitimately had dreams and like fantasies about living in that world.
Just imagining a blue Barbara avatar.
Jake Sully makes the halo. Makes the halo.
Elise Willems.
Oh, better than the Womanizer.
Yeah, it's better than Womanizer.
No, but what was the planet called in?
Oh, fucking.
Do you guys remember what the planet in Avatar was called?
Call Elise up.
Ferngully?
Pandora.
Pandora.
Yeah.
I wanted to live as a Na'vi on Pandora. Like I I saw that movie probably 4 times in theater.
Oh my gosh.
I really liked it.
Holy shit,
I
dude.
just like it was like this beautiful, magical, perfect world where everything was gorgeous.
Texas is back.
Oh man.
Speaking
Look
of
at us.
beautiful people
Bless
Oh,
you.
he is.
and beautiful things.
So,
Texas, what's your favorite movie?
Oh man, my favorite movie?
Yeah.
I have so many, but
Pick one.
like right now, Atomic Blonde.
Oh god, it is
Oh.
so good, right?
I haven't seen it yet.
Atomic
really
Blonde. We
good.
need to go. We need to go see
It's
it.
very,
Atomic
very
Blonde. Charlize Theron is fucking hot.
Yeah.
She
And
is
she
amazing,
kicks
and
ass in this movie. So I would probably kind of like her.
You would live as her?
I'd probably live as her. Yeah, fabulous outfits, just kicking ass, 80s music.
Right.
It was kind of great.
You're into it.
some of the fight scenes in that movie are spectacular because they're these very long shots. They have
Yeah.
these long shot fight scenes, and there's something really realistic about them too. Like one of the fight scenes, the 2 people fighting are so exhausted by the end, they're trying to like stand up and falling over because they're just completely destroyed. But they still have to fight because one of them basically has to die.
Oh yeah.
But you see them like try and stand up and like fall over, and you feel the exhaustion with them. It's
That's
so
awesome.
good.
So if you check it out on YouTube, you can actually find the scenes where they actually went in. Some of the directors, people that were talking beforehand, they have to pan, back and forth because they didn't think she would be able to do as many moves as she could do. But apparently she could do like 20 moves in a row. And they were just like, fuck it, we're just gonna roll with it and make it actually just, we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
And they were really excited about it. And she actually just kicked ass. That scene was,
So
it was
good.
like 20, it felt like it was like a 20-minute scene, but it was like maybe 4 or 5 minutes. But it was
See, these are
just
people like
amazing.
Jeremy, where they have way too many skills and it's not
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, she's beautiful,
Act
kicks
beautiful, kicking ass.
You can kick ass too.
I
You
love-
do
I
fucking
love-
cool.
What the hell? Get off of
I
our
love
show!
the shot. I love the shot on him because it's just the top of my dumb bald head. Right, like
Can we get that?
Yes, baby, yes, get that. See, I like ball.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that for a
my
second?
God.
Right before the show, we were talking to Texas, and I was like, oh, he's like, who's on the show today? And I'm like, it's me, Meryl, Ashley, and Jeremy. And he's like, have I met Jeremy? And I was like, I don't think so. He's an achievement hunter. He like recently shaved his head, so he's bald. And he goes, oh, I don't like bald guys.
Ooh, nice.
I did. There's a reason why I like ball. Yeah. So, well, I kind of like, holding on to the head, like when, things are happening like that.
God.
That's kind of like,
I didn't know what else was the part of
there
there.
you go. So I was kind of like, oh, all right, he's bald. That's kind of nice.
Oh my God.
So they laughed about it. You got a little squirm out of it. So
Yeah, there you go.
he kind of turtled there. He went, I'm gonna go inside myself.
That's what Texas does. He just comes on, he drops some bombs,
Yeah.
and then he makes.
I tried to get him really drunk first. It
there you
worked,
go.
so-
There you go. Beautiful.
Working.
Loosen him up there. So.
I love it.
you,
I love
Texas.
it.
You are so welcome.
Okay, so Avatar.
Oh my
and-
God. That was so great.
Have you watched Valerian?
No.
So if the sensical part isn't the most important thing, but you like a crazy universe
Oh, yeah, it's more
and
about the
really
universe and-
these beautiful effects and these beautiful worlds, you should see Valerian. It's Luc Besson, so it's the Fifth Element guy. And Fifth Element honestly was kind of an off-brand Valerian.
Okay.
So Valerian's these
I love the
cool,
Fifth Element.
really old school French sci-fi comics, and he wanted to adapt them into a sci-fi movie. I'm gonna warn you, the movie's a little bit of a mess plot-wise. Like the 2 main characters
Don't really care.
are the least interesting thing about the entire movie, but the setting is absolutely stunning.
I just hate, one of the things I hate doing is or hate when people do it to me, is when I talk about a movie that I liked for a certain reason, like Avatar. I actually really liked that movie and I enjoyed every aspect of it. I liked the story, the visuals were gorgeous. But then whenever I tell that to someone, they're like, that's just Fern Gully, or that's just Pocahontas. And
Right.
I don't
mean-
care.
So you wouldn't be Jake Sully. You
No, I would be Neytiri.
Neytiri. Well, one of our friends just lived that fantasy out.
Yeah, Elise.
What?
Good old Elise.
There's a
Willis.
Funhouse video of Elise as an Navi.
Oh Lord.
It's so
I
great.
could only imagine how that goes.
Yeah.
God.
What about you, Jeremy? Yeah, I know you're not.
I haven't seen a lot of
You're not
movies.
a big movie guy, which I know a lot
But
of
you
people
know what?
give you
This
shit
came into
for.
my head from a comment earlier on Always Open. I would want to be in the Star Wars film, probably episode.
The
5
one?
it was.
The one they did?
Maybe episode
the
5 it
one.
was, but I want to go through the whole film as Jabba.
Ooh.
I want to go through all the Star Wars films as Jabba the Hutt, because I can just lay there and eat. And
and have
they
babes
bring me
dancing?
beautiful women,
Yeah,
and I'm
own
like,
slaves.
and like drop people down to a monster and stuff. It sounds like the life. It's like,
Yeah.
all I gotta do is get choked out at the end. I'm all done.
And you're a god too.
Right,
People
it's
like
just
worship
what do you want from me? Yeah.
Yeah, that is the life. And you do have beautiful women who are literally chained next to you.
Yeah.
Dude,
Although
Princess Leia
it
in
would be
that
unfortunate
bikini.
to have to chain them to keep them from getting away.
That's true.
He doesn't care.
But,
Clearly, none of the people around me care either.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, that's just what he does.
oh, Jabba.
Don't kink shame Jabba.
Yeah,
I almost
exactly.
want to keep talking about this just so you keep doing that voice. Like,
Just one more time. Just one more time.
That'd be great. It'd be life.
So you really gonna go with 50 Shades, or do you have something else?
Oh no, I mean pretty much. Guardians of the Galaxy would be amazing as far as like recent movies go, just because it's like it's crazy and it's epic, and I'd like to be in space and have adventures and be a space pirate.
which character though?
Peter Quill.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, you know,
He's badass.
I want to be the protagonist in my story.
What about Groot? He seems happy.
Let's try. I could regrow myself if I could regrow
Yeah.
myself if like all I need is a tweak.
Also, you don't have to worry about your vocabulary at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one word.
That's true. You know what? I could go with Groot. Let's do Groot.
Groot.
Groot's really he's the savior anyway.
He is.
He's the main character.
I loved Guardians of the Galaxy.
I like the
movie.
idea of having like these crazy spacefaring adventures and that I like the irreverence that they have, that they always like scrape by doing their best. They get to save everybody while also having fun.
Yep.
And I don't know, I have a lot of fun with that. There aren't a lot of comic book movies at the moment that are like I'll pick a male protagonist because most of them that's what they are.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman I loved, but the space adventures I love more.
Interesting.
So I'll be Peter Quill or Groot.
Well, thank you, Peter.
Thank you, Peter Quill. Or Groot.
I'm
Oh.
happy to be here, happy to save you all.
I am Ashley.
Appreciate it.
Much
I am
appreciated,
Ashley.
yeah.
Ashley.
Guarding the
For
Galaxy.
me, it goes back to my favorite movie and the movie that I always wanted to live, which was the Goonies. And I think it has
Goonies!
a lot of what you wanted, like you have. It's like, you know, the adventure and you're saving people and you're doing all these things. I would want to be Brand because he struggles a lot throughout the movie, which is Josh Brolin.
Are you gonna get really mad at me if I tell you I haven't seen the Goonies?
I won't get mad at you. I won't get mad at you. I'm a little disappointed.
Why don't we just have a
We'll have a
Goonies
movie night. We'll have
Okay.
a movie night and we'll go watch it because it's. I think it's like
this
one of
is
the best.
difference.
I haven't
between-
seen the Goonies.
This is the difference between always open and off topic.
No.
You say you haven't seen a movie, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie. Just like, have you not seen the Goonies? Oh my God! And he like goes off. Yeah.
And here we're just like, oh, we'll just
It's
have
okay.
a movie
Like, we'll have a
night.
movie night. You'll come over. Like we'll have some drinks.
Bring your womanizer.
Bring your womanizer. We'll take turns. We'll pass it around.
We should like just drink every time we say that from now on.
Oh my God, yeah, the womanizer.
Womanizer.
But no, and especially his character goes through like, you know, he's like this guy that he kind of wants to improve himself, but he's still kind of a nerd, and he's like having to take care of all of his like his brother and his brother's friends, but then he like gets the girl in the end, and he has to do all these things. Wouldn't mind being Mikey either, because Mikey just has this like crazy sense of adventure.
And that's okay being the rest of your life? You're living out the rest of
Well,
your
you're
life.
living out the
I thought that you were living out the movie.
Yeah.
We're living the movie.
Wait.
You're like
Live
this
out
character.
the entirety of the movie.
Yeah.
I thought it said eternity.
Jabba gets choked out. I'm back.
He's yeah. Jeremy's back, and then they
all I
find the
need.
jewels at the end. They go through the pirate ship. They do everything, and they're fine. That would be me. Because I love that movie because of the sense of adventure and like accomplishment that they achieve.
You know what movie you probably don't want to live through is 300. If you have to live the
300,
entire thing.
Saw. There's so many movies I wouldn't.
Schindler's List. We could just keep naming these things. Like,
thank
really
you.
Not great
Yeah.
thanks.
universes
There's a lot
to
of
live in.
great movies that you would want to be a part of, but I feel like there's even more that you wouldn't want to be a part of.
Could I say like Aladdin, like an animated film?
You wouldn't.
Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, you would want to be.
I would want to be the genie.
I want to be the rug.
But he's trapped for all eternity.
Yeah.
No, he gets freed at the end.
Oh, spoiler!
Spoiler.
God damn.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not
I
gonna
would want to
Aladdin
be
now.
Raja.
I'm
Tiger.
free. Oh, Raja.
He lives a luxurious life.
He also gets to be petted by Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be Iago. Just so I
sure.
can sound like Gilbert Gottfried.
Then he touched her clitoris.
What a wonderful impression.
Are you close, babe?
Well, there's the thing about Gilbert Gottfried reading 50 Shades of Grey to tie it all back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he does like a dramatic reading of that book, and so he's just like, and then he started rubbing her clitoris.
My inner goddess was doing backflips.
That's a real line from the book.
What, is it really?
think it
Someone
is.
said it.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay. I can't tell you how much I want to hear Gilbert Gottfried talk about his inner goddess. That's my dream.
I love it.
My dream.
It's so good.
Well, we're almost near the end of the show, as I could tell by looking at my watch and my sunglasses on Meryl.
Nice.
You guys know Movement. They reinvented the watch business by selling directly to you with over 1 million watches sold to date. Well, they did it again, except this time with sunglasses. They were tired of having to pay for cheaply made throwaway shades or overpriced designer sunglasses, so they said, screw it, we'll make our own, starting at just $70. They have so many great options to choose from, and finding the perfect pair is risk-free with free shipping and free returns. Movement sunglasses start at just $70 with the option to upgrade to polarized. Those overpriced designer brands will run you upwards of $200. Movement figured out by selling online they could cut out the middleman and provide you with the best possible price. Their frames are high quality, premium acetate. No cheap plastic here. You gotta see them. No pun intended. They have lots of styles to choose from. Classic, trendy, round, aviator, for him and for her. You're sure to find the perfect pair. So get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to movement.com/open. You know Movement for how they've revolutionized the watch industry. Now it's time to check out their sunglasses. Go to mvmt.com/open. Join the movement. Thank you, Movement.
Here
I
come
look
the
so
men
good in these.
black.
I really love these sunglasses.
They look good on you.
Thank you. I'm a big fan of black. Obviously, I only really ever wear black.
You're a vampire.
Well, you're a vampire.
And I'm a vampire. Yeah, so it helps the vampire look.
I like how you drew yourself with sunglasses too.
Oh yeah, because you're aviators.
Yeah,
You're like the
I
pretty
usually
signature.
live with sunglasses on.
Yeah.
I go to bed with them on.
Do you?
No.
Why is that? I was like, let's delve into this thing.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's
Yeah.
figure that out.
No, I'm not like, bedtime. I'll put them on a plane if I'm going to sleep. If I'm on a
Oh,
plane,
really?
I'm going to sleep, I'll put the sunglasses.
I have to cover my eyes if I fall asleep on a plane because when I sleep, my eyes are half open.
No, you're
really?
not.
I sleep like this.
Oh my God, bitch! I would be so afraid of you. I'm not sleeping
That's
near you.
awesome.
So, and I also drool in my sleep.
Oh,
so
that's hot.
on a
I'll
plane,
do
I'm just like, with, like,
I like to put those on that confuses the flight attendants.
because it looks like you're
They
just
walk
looking
up
at
and
them.
I'm just like, sunglasses on.
I love it. I love it.
All right,
Ooh,
let's finish
is it
up.
time?
We got a
Okay.
box of issues
Uh-oh.
question in here. We're gonna pick out one.
The word box looks so much better on the other side. It's like box.
Oh my God.
Look how fucked up it is.
I like this is like our first attempt, and then we're like, let's do that better.
Get a little better.
So horrible.
We'll make it shitty, but not that
wrote
shitty.
I think it was
Like this
Christian.
side looks okay. The other side is just
Nice
a
work.
nightmare. It's not even an F. Look at that.
Well, we asked the art department, and they literally just never.
Well, they're
responded.
busy. With
They're busy.
what
They're super
so
busy. Yeah.
We did our own
Yeah.
art department.
Do
here.
it.
All right.
We did our own art.
We did our own art department. All right, this question comes from Anonymous. My girlfriend and I have been together for about 7 years. I love her to death, and she is by far the best thing that has ever happened to me. When she had to move after college for work, I followed her without a second thought. The thing is, we've only ever been sexually active with each other. I know for her that's perfectly fine. However, I feel a bit disappointed that I never got a chance to experience sex with anyone else. It's not as though she's doing anything wrong, and there's absolutely zero chance that I'd leave her. I'm just curious about how it is with other people. I'm lucky in the sense that she is open to the idea of threesomes, but is incredibly picky about who she'll let be in bed with us. Like, impossibly picky. In 5 years we've been looking, we've never found a person that meets her standards. She knows my reasons for wanting a threesome, and I believe she is legitimately supportive of it. I just feel like she's so picky that no one will ever be good enough. How do I express this concern without sounding like the world's biggest asshole? She probably just doesn't want to have a
She
threesome.
doesn't want to have a
I think
threesome,
that's the
dude.
case here, you know?
So I've actually been in a similar situation before, where it's like, should we have a situation? I'm like, if you want to have this experience, like I want you to have the experiences you want to have and
Yeah.
be part of that with you. But if I'm honest about myself, I'm like, I'm gonna have some jealousy issues
Right.
here, and I don't know how I'm gonna deal with something like that. So it may be that she absolutely wants to be supportive and understands exactly where you're coming from, but maybe struggling with her own conflicts as well. It may
true.
not be all about like her standards specifically, as she's like, this person, no. This person, no. Gonna have issues with this person. Ugh. It's really hard.
Probably has nothing to do with those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
And everything
Yeah,
to do
and I
with
think
her.
you should also look at the reasons why you want to have a threesome. Like, it
Yeah.
shouldn't be like, I want to sleep with other people and just don't want to leave my girlfriend for it.
'Cause
Like, it should
just-
be a thing that both of you want to do.
It's true. At the same time, I can kind of understand the thoughts of, I agree with like she doesn't want this threesome.
Yeah.
Clearly,
Yeah.
I'm like, sorry, you know.
If it's been what he said,
that's
like,
life.
a couple of years already, they've been looking for someone.
It's like I understand the feeling of like, because I'm in the exact same boat of like, I've been with Kat since I was 14 years old, so I've only ever had any kind of sexual stuff with Kat.
Yeah.
That's it. No one else. And it's like, so I wonder all the time, like, I wonder what it's like with someone else, or like, I wonder if I'm any good, or if it's just because we're both so stupid that
well, I
we're
think
like,
you're also her first.
like we're so
early.
inexperienced that
Yeah.
we're like, this works, you know. And it's like, I wonder if like if I was with someone else, they'd be like,
Turns out
no.
you're just not having
They're
sex
like,
at
Exactly.
all.
By the way, that doesn't even go there.
Right. It's just like, you know, and it's like I wonder stuff like that all the time. But it's like all I can say is at least, I mean, you have a girlfriend who claims that she's open to it, maybe at some point, but like you can't push stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I understand that you're kind of like, I don't want anything relationship wise. I just want to try sex with someone else. But for her, it's not like that. It's not like we can just have sex and it's like that's it. It's
Yeah.
like it means something.
It also opens
you know?
a whole nother door.
Right.
Like,
and I'm
yeah,
also like,
relationship.
you know, I would never pose to Kat like, listen, I want to try sex with someone else because I want to know what it's
I
like.
wanna-
She'd be like, all right, then I'm going to have sex with someone else. And I'd be like, no. Like, don't do that. Like, because all I'm terrified of is like, that other guy was really good. And I'm like, oh, no, like, I'm trying. You know? And it's like,
Yeah.
sorry, it's the way it works.
Yeah.
You're with someone that long.
And I've heard a lot of stories, and I'm not saying that this is like necessarily correct for everyone, because there is no one answer for any relationship or any situation. But I have heard a lot of stories of people who have been with someone, like it's the first person they've ever been with. They're madly in love with this person. They get married. It's like their person. And then they do the thing of like, I've never been with anyone else. I don't know what it's like with someone else. And so they end up breaking up and trying to be with other people and realizing, oh, I had a really, really good thing
Yeah.
going with this person. They were like
Fucked it all.
madly in love and I fucked it up. And I think a lot of people, maybe it's like the societal pressure of like feeling the need to experience a lot of other people or to have sex with a lot of people. And it's like, as long as you're happy and you're like, happy in your love and your sex and like everything in a relationship is like working for you, that's all that really should matter, in my opinion.
I mean, it is just it's a curiosity thing for
Sure.
a lot of people. And it's just like, but, you know, unfortunately, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, you can be curious about what goes on over there, but if you have a really thing going for you, a 7 years thing going that you're willing to move for, don't fuck that up.
Yeah.
That's hard to come by.
But on the other side, you also don't want to like commit to anyone. Like if, I don't know if they're married or anything or planning on getting married. If you have those questions and it's like eating you up and you like you feel like you won't be satisfied until you know, like maybe you should figure your shit out before
take some time
committing
apart.
the rest of your life to them.
But know that if you're gonna go and you're gonna be with other people, so is she.
So are
So
they.
And
is
if
she.
you and if you
there's
can't
gonna be
deal with
some
that,
guy
then
who's
it's
way
gonna
better
be a
at
bad
sex than
time.
you are, and then you're gonna have to deal with that.
And he'll know exactly what hole to put it in
Yep.
and everything.
He'll
And
buy her a
every
womanizer.
time you have sex with her, she's gonna be thinking, well, he's no Mickey. Whatever the dude's name is.
Well, look,
Oh,
Mickey. Look, hey, Mickey is so fine.
He really is.
Mickey
blow your
He is
minds.
great. I was thinking of a really odd name to use, and Mickey seemed weird.
Everyone just needs to find a boyfriend like Barbara who will just, just be a great friend and then buy you a.
Vibrator, yeah. Or sex toys or whatever.
Yeah, then you go buy some sex toys. That's
Yeah.
like
There
a
you go.
different.
Yeah.
It's like a different woman, and you're not
Yeah.
cheating.
But yeah, I would say like the concern of her being too picky and saying like, oh, we just can't find the person. It's like,
Yeah.
nah, man.
Yeah, she's
just-
trying to be supportive. But
She's just if delaying
not.
it and finding reasons not to do it, then it's probably that she doesn't actually want to do it. She's probably just trying to make you happy and be a good girlfriend and
Like,
say like, oh, if you want to
Trying to be supportive.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should really look into why you want to have sex with other people.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, good luck, Mickey. That's what we're gonna call him.
Well, Mickey.
Mickey,
yeah.
he's so fine.
Good luck. And if you have a question for us for Always Open, you can email alwaysopen@roosterteeth.com. If you have a question for our box of issues, our beautiful box, or if you have something for Ask Us Anything, if you have a shot you want to send us,
If you have a new box,
if you want, maybe don't send us. I don't want to get boxes of boxes. I see what happens.
Ooh,
with
send
Always
us boxes. Do it.
Yeah. Don't. Send it to our email address. And yeah, also send us your pictures that you've drawn of us.
Yes,
I would
I'd
love to see that too, either on Twitter, #AlwaysOpen, or to our email.
And we also have a Facebook page.
We also do have a Facebook page. It's a Always Open Show.
Yep.
Is like the facebook.com/alwaysopen show.
find
I believe
us.
is the thing. So go like us on Facebook. We'll post some clips and some fun stuff there. Guys, Thank you so much for joining me. Put that.
Don't mess it up.
I'm so happy with how it looks. I just can't get over
I
it.
know. I think I just broke it doing that too.
Oh no, don't break it.
I know. What are we gonna do?
Ruin it.
Jeremy, Ashley, Mariel,
Barbara?
thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
This was a very pleasant evening
It was.
with my
Nice
good
evening.
friends.
Yes.
Cheers.
And if you're a first member, stay tuned for the post show later on.